So, hey guys, Chaucer here, and yeah, we had some crazy news on Global today. I didn't feel like making a video before now because it's been so much to digest, so many possibilities, and yeah, even then, we'll probably know a bit more after maintenance. So I won't go too deep into speculation since we might know very soon. But yeah, we can go through the news at least. And yeah, the biggest news is that we're actually doing 2 months in one single month. I know this has been speculated about. I just didn't feel like it personally. The main issue for me was with Pirate Rumble because yeah, it's just hard to do 2 seasons in 1 month. But it seems like Bandai's solution from seeing this image, thanks to Mask for the data mine, it seems like the solution for Bandai was to do 2 Rumble at once. We got download for Rumble free to play unit Lucy and Rumble free to play unit Hawkins. Hawkins comes with the Roger and Odin batch, and Lucy comes with the Kaido and Zoro batch. So yeah, we also got the Rumble rare recruits that came with them. Law is the Rumble rare recruit that comes with Hawkins season, and Rebecca and Toy Soldier comes with Lucy season, and of course we also have We2NL downloaded. He debuted on the same banner as Rebecca and Toy Soldier. So it's pretty clear from this image that we will do 2 Rumble seasons at once. The question is more like, how will that work? My guess is that it will be either like the Hawkins team or the Lucy team, and we'll have block A to C like normal and championship. The only difference will be that we'll be able to get copies and limit break materials for both Hawkins and Lucy. The question is more like, if it's 2 months at once, will we get 2 months worth of rewards? I doubt it, but I wouldn't rule it out completely. We need to wait and see. So yeah, that's pretty interesting, and of course that makes you wonder, what about Treasure Map? What about Kizuna? We can talk about that first, but let's go through the other news. Because just to remember, the month we're actually doing is the Kaido month and Zoro month, and they debut with their events, but there are events here that did not debut with Kaido and Zoro. One of them is this raid Luffy Taro. This Luffy Taro debuted with the Roger and Odin batch. It was like the first event that came with them on JP, and we will be getting them now. And an even bigger eye-opener is this arena. We're getting 2 arena at once. We're getting Arena X-Drake that came together with Roger and Odin, and we're getting Arena Bonekichi, who debuted together with Zoro and Kaido, obviously. And yeah, the cool thing is that we actually get clear games for both of them. So we're not skipping rewards for this, which begs the question if it will be the same with the other ones if we double up. And they even have their own booster list, like X-Drake booster list is the Roger and Odin batch, and Brook booster list is the Kaido and Zoro batch. That's pretty cool. Many people will obviously have the boosted units for X-Drake, so that will be very easy for a lot of people. We also get the Otoko and Hiyori event. This is the point farming event. It's like the Kobe and Hina event. We will have a point farm event against Hiyori, I think it is, and then you can get an ambush, and ambush enemy is Kamaso, I think. So yeah, the booster list here is basically exactly the same as JP. It's just that we've removed a lot of units that were boosted on JP because they haven't been released yet, such as Treasure Map Komurasaki. Treasure Map Komurasaki is actually really good for this event, and you can actually run both Hiyori and Komurasaki together. They are counted as different units, so it's a bit weird, but that's how it is. We also have some shop sales very disappointing ones, nothing to talk about. And yeah, we got the Sugo Fest here. I'll probably make a video about it another day when we got more info. But at a first glance, it's not bad. Like, we need to wait and see with part 1. I doubt part 1 is worth it. But part 2 and 3 look fine. Like, if you really want one of these, definitely go for part 2 or 3. It will be a 2x legend rate with a pool of 15 legends for part 2 and 3. This means that the debut legend should be 0.666% rate. That's very solid. That's among the higher debut rates we've got. So yeah, very nice. The rate should be pretty good for them. We have to see like the steps and such, but guaranteed legend steps here will be pretty good. They are pretty common too. Lots of one-game multis. So on average, it will probably be pretty cheap to pull these for a debut leg, I'd say. So yeah, cool, but I'd still not pull because in the end, I consider these to be filler legends. Like if you really love Rumble, with Tokaido is obviously something you want, but I will personally skip. I'm waiting for the treasure map. I will say that it's not confirmed, but by looking at the booster list for treasure map, it's very likely it's Queen, treasure map Queen. So not treasure map Komurasaki, but the treasure map Queen that comes with the Sora and Kaido badge. So yeah, the question now comes to what about the other events this month? So we can assume that Rumble will double up. It's confirmed that Arena will double up. So the question is, will Treasure Map double up? Will Kizuna double up? And yeah, I honestly don't dare to guess yet. It's a 50-50, I'd say. Like let's say that there's 3 approaches. First approach, you double up. You combine Treasure Map Komurasaki with Treasure Map Queen. You combine Kizuna Nami Robin with Kizuna King. You just run 1 Kizuna this month, 1 Treasure Map this month, but you get the free-to-play units for both months. You get the boosters for both months, like the Treasure Map Sugo will be 6 boosters then, and they are all boosted for the Treasure Map in that case. They could do like that. Another option is that we do 2 Treasure Map this month, 2 Kizuna this month. Just do 1 treasure map and 1 Kizuna first half of the month, and then rush into 1 treasure map and 1 Kizuna in the second half of the month. I can see both of those happening. I wouldn't mind that personally, but I know a lot of people will be very upset with that. Another option, of course, is that we don't do treasure map Komurasaki, for example. They might save it for later, and maybe do some other schedule rearrangements, like JP Anima, for example. There's a lot of room to reschedule that. Like, if we do it like JP, we'll have to rush a lot. But we can also take it easy that month and just do like Bonnie and her batch a month. We can put Treasure Map Komurasaki with her, for example. That's one way they can do it. Who knows? One thing I do want to bring up is the potential of Global and JP merge. Like, this can be totally unrelated to that, but I feel like I have to bring it up. And of course, the point here will be that the catching up is not done if the goal is to merge Global and JP. So the question then is, what next? And we can look at next month. And of course, with this rescheduling of events, 2 in 1 month, suddenly end of June is scheduled to be versus Akainu and Ace. But obviously, there's been a lot of talk about versus Akainu and Ace month is super barren. There's like no events. And it goes into the month later with Moria and Weetree Blackbeard, also not a lot of events. So my own personally galaxy brain idea, well, not really, I've seen other people talk about it. It's that what about if, like now with this change on Global, we're 4 months behind. But if we double up next month too, we do versus Akainu and Ace month, and we do Weetree Blackbeard and Moria month. Suddenly, we're just 3 months behind, and this will mean that French anniversary is suddenly JP anniversary month. And of course, that will be a lot more hype for people than, say, Weetree Blackbeard and Moria, which is currently scheduled to be French anniversary with this change. So yeah, it will be some interesting months to follow what happens. Like I said, this does not have to mean we're going to get a merge. But of course the speculations will arise. And my personal standpoint is, when we get to 3 months behind, I'll seriously talk about a merge possibility. But for now, this might just be a way to deal with a void month that they didn't know what to do with. And now they've solved the problem by doing 2 months in one. But yeah, feel free to let me know what you think, and if you're excited. Like, there's going to be a lot of farming. Luffy Taro raid and Arena X Drake and Arena Brook raid will drop in like the span of 2-3 days. Like, and shortly after we're going to get Treasure Map Queen, so there will be a lot of farm, and you better finish the point event by then, I'd say. So yeah, that's all I have to say for now. I'll probably return with a video after maintenance to see if we get any more info about what's to come the coming weeks. But yeah, thanks for hearing me out, guys. See you next time.